What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. I am doing some January readings from now until the end of January for all the signs, and I'm on the sign of Taurus. I'm going to do the 6-card spread where it says present situation, past influences, what's holding you back, what you can't control, the advice on what to do, and the achievable outcome, or what you can work for. It's almost like you're trying not to make a decision about some type of ending, but you know that it's something that you need to do, something that was already done, but it's having this conversation instead of not. Because, yeah, someone broke your heart. Took a loss, but now you're on to new things. But I feel like you're still not really saying much, Taurus. What's up with that? Some of you guys might need to do some work on your root chakra. You're still holding hope for something. But it's like, you don't really want to be single anymore, but you're kind of like taking a break. Not really trusting your intuition, BTW, but you do have new opportunities, even if we're not exactly making a decision. Someone is kind of being deceptive. Someone kind of is like blaming themselves, but at the same time, there could have been like a hasty decision made because of whatever reason. Maybe you declined an offer, maybe you feel like you missed an opportunity, or maybe you're just like trying to work in general. So what is the present situation for Taurus? What are the past influences? It's holding them back, something they can't control, the advice on what to do, achievable outcome, what they can look for, present, past, holding you back, can't control, the advice, and achievable outcome. The bottom is the Temperance card in reverse with the King of Swords in reverse. There's some kind of decision that you are confused about. You're like, can I balance this out? Can I make this work? Present situation is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Some opportunity to get off the ground. Something you don't know what to do with this because it's like something from your past or some kind of memory. There's some kind of it has something to do with like your own creativity, like your own. It's not exactly the outcome you wanted for yourself. Damn. All right, the bottom of this is the 5 of Cups, 4 of Swords. You might have been dealing with someone who just feels like you don't give a fuck, or you felt like this person didn't really care enough about you. Like you're just like, you're kind of feeling this loss, you kind of feel this regret, but you just feel like this overall overwhelmed and struggling with the fact that you maybe need to take some time out, or you did, but you just feel like any idea of a relationship right now is like you don't really know what you want to do. Like you just want to have peace of mind. You are needing to accept and forgive some people, and you don't really want to be attached to the wrong people. But in order for things to change for you, you need to let go and heal and kind of like embrace newness. You know what I mean? Like just know that there could have been some addictions, there could have been some toxicity around this, but if there's things that are like stalled right now, it's because you need to kind of have a different perspective about this. Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Hangman. This was done on purpose. They wanted you to think about something. They wanted you to release. There's a cycle you need to complete when it comes to this. Someone was really emotionally unreliable. Maybe you're feeling that way. I feel like there's some kind of proposal here, but it's like you didn't really have enough confidence in it. You're like, you didn't really feel like they're interested. Maybe you're not interested in them. You just feel like this emptiness because of whatever reason. Or this other person you dealt with before that you took a break from, like you just like couldn't handle being around them anymore, was the one who had these addictions. This person was really toxic to your life. And now you're like, you don't want to fight. Like you're trying to focus on getting over this, but at the same time, like maybe it's just better to stay friends with some people. Maybe it's easier for you to not take action on something because you don't really know what decision to make. The past influences, you have the Five of Wands in reverse. So it's like you're not really fighting with this person anymore. It could have been something to do with your job. It could have been something to do with like a lot of shit going on where it just stressed you the fuck out. And you're like, maybe I wasted my time with this. Maybe I'm still a little bit attached to this because you're like, you don't really want to lose something. It's like losing anything is hard for you. But at the same time, like you're afraid because you don't really know what's going to happen with this. But then with the King of Wands, this is someone who is this leader. This is someone who like took authority over this and kind of like outshined the competitors because you kind of figured out how to have success despite everything that was going on. And that kind of meant not walking away from something, you know, even though you kind of took that loss to the chest. You know what I mean? You internalized that pain, but it's still kind of here. What's holding you back? Because you have the Nine of Swords in reverse with the Ace of Wands in reverse. It's like you're not really wrapped up in your head about this anymore. Like you're not like tormenting yourself and like not sleeping and like, you know, like this depression and like worry and fear. But at the same time, when it comes to a new opportunity, like you don't really know, like you don't really want to face any kind of rejection because of what happened in the past. Like you're trying to be patient or someone's trying to be patient with you, but the thought of having this deep love again is like you're not really sure. Like you want to be like 100% like you want to know for a fact right now, like if I were to go for this, that I would win. Like you don't want to take any more losses, you know. And I feel like what they're trying to get you to see is that maybe you need to compromise. The fact that you're not really compromising and like maybe it's like the thoughts you're telling yourself about what kind of change or whatever this would bring. Like you feel like people are always keeping secrets, or you just feel like if you have these really high expectations, then this person didn't live up to that. So you know what I mean? But you need to forgive somebody, you know that it's important for like a give and take in a relationship. So maybe you won't be let down, they won't be let down, you know. Walk away from people that just want to argue, you know, that don't support you, instead of tormenting yourself. Something you can't control is the Moon card with the Seven of Swords. You can't control people that don't say anything, people that are kind of deceptive behind your back. Could be a Pisces, could be a Gemini. I just feel like you can't control what people do behind your back, what people say behind your back. If they want to kind of not talk about things, kind of not tell you how they feel, or it's like maybe it's just like if people are going to cheat, they're going to cheat. You know what I mean? And you have to trust your intuition. Like you have to kind of pay attention. Like just know that just because there's some fear surrounding this, it also could be an illusion. Like, are you still holding on to the fact that maybe you need to forgive the person that cheated on you and release and move away from that energy so that you're not holding on to that and bringing that into your life still? Because it's like there's some stagnancy around this. Like you just feel like giving up on shit. You just like, man, I don't really want to put time into this. You know what I mean? Because it's like, but the things that you're telling yourself, you could be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aquarius. Someone is not really like, you need to move away from people that like, when your intuition is kind of like flagging you, don't second guess that. Some of you might have Pisces in your chart or air in your chart somewhere. What is the advice and what to do? Page of Wands in reverse with the Page of Cups in reverse. That's your advice. Some of you guys are dealing with a situation with your kids at school, and I think that maybe if there is a volunteer opportunity for you to go to the school, like to work there to kind of see what's going on and get your own viewpoint of that. I just feel like someone's really struggling and like overwhelmed, and it could be your child. Your kid might be causing trouble at school and they're kind of playing it off like they're not, you know what I mean? But you kind of need to learn the truth about this. Someone needs to relocate to another school, like move your kids to another school completely and kind of get them out of whatever's going on, because like there's more than one situation here. But I just feel like someone has a really big problem with authority in period, you know, and they don't like being told what to do. But at the same time, like I feel like you want to make things right in a situation, but you also know like something has to end in order to, like, you need to move away from like person, place, or thing, whatever this is, and not do things to just fit in. Or your kids need to learn that, you know, regardless of what they do at school or whatever happens, like you have their back. You know what I mean? Maybe you guys have a Gemini child. Maybe you have a Leo child. But I just feel like there's something you don't know about this situation at school for your kids. Um, so if you're wondering about that, um, just let your kid know you support them no matter what happens. You know what I mean? And that if they want to move schools, that you'll support them. Like, you know what I mean? That you need to, someone just needs to know that you can provide that structure and authority in their life. Like they need that plan or that person to be that like person in their life for whatever reason. Even if there is like a marriage that didn't end the right way, or like, you know, there's some problems with a family dynamic, because something just kind of someone just needs to kind of back up and you know, see things a little bit clearer when it comes to this. um the achievable outcome and what you can work for. You have the Magician with the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like you're the kind of the you're going to have more clarity about a new opportunity. You need to let go of whatever you lost. Maybe it was a friendship. Maybe it was the fact that you needed to heal. Maybe it was something you needed to accept. Maybe just know that you're loved and supported. Your family needs to know that. You need to provide some kind of stability, or you just something around this stability, and working together with another person, letting someone know that you're going to be there for them. Like maybe this other person you're dealing with is having issues with their children or whatever, but the truth is that something needs to change. Someone needs to take action on this. You know what I mean? Someone just needs that balance in their life, and someone like wants that partnership, but it's like they want someone to be solid in their life. You know, they want someone to know that it's important to give and receive, and you know, accepting the past, forgiving the past type shit. But you're kind of the one that's going to be manifesting things into your life. So even if it hasn't like manifested into the material world, maybe it's in the spiritual realm, whatever, it's coming in, it's just really slow moving. So you might not know exactly where you're going, if you're on the right path, you know what I mean, but you are. And you're also healing. So be careful of your thoughts and what you're thinking, releasing anything toxic, and you'd know what that means to balance out your life a little bit, because whatever part of your life you feel like you're stuck, it's because you need to release and heal that part. And then it'll bring more stability, it'll bring more harmony, it'll bring more money in, you know? So have some patience with that. You have trust and give your relationship a chance. So the situation is calling for you to have faith. Maybe there's someone in your life who you feel like you can't really trust them, but you can. Maybe it's just like you need to have a little bit more faith in other people, and that they're not really doing shit behind your back. You know what I mean? Like someone genuinely wants to be around you. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Someone's like waiting for you to like make that move. Like, you know, they want you to make a change. Like they want you to like show up and be like, what's up? Like, you know, like make a move, like bust a fucking move, you know, and to not be attached to old shit. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. there a lot of people, like someone has a lot of things that from their childhood that they're dealing with right now, and it like makes it seem like they're really self-centered, or it makes it seem like they're lying, or like they're only about themselves. But in reality, that might have been one of your parents, and that energy is still there. You have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So maybe after this healing, someone's going to want you to be able to trust them. Someone wants you to work on this. Someone wants you to get back together with them and make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So if this is someone you really care, someone you really love, like maybe it's time to make that effort, you know? And release your ex, Taurus. I mean, how many times have we seen this card? The time has come to clear your energy. Let's bring in some newness, you know? I feel like if there was old energy where there was loss, regret, grief, whatever, releasing that and, you know, healing whatever family situation this is, like letting everyone in your circle know like you can trust them, they can trust you. Making the effort when it comes to whatever kid situation, making the effort to be successful, you know, there's going to be some kind of news coming in. Someone wants to work this out, or maybe you want to work this out with someone else. Maybe this is just confirmation that someone actually wants this with you too. But at the same time, like some of you guys need to decide what it is that you want. Like, do you want to go back to the situation where, you know, you have kids with this person? Or do you need to move away from this person? Like some of you guys really do need to free yourself from a toxic situation, like get the fuck out, but also like realize that, you know, you need to have a little bit more confidence in whatever direction that you want to go so that the universe can like back you up on that decision. Because like not making a decision is also a decision, and that's going to bring in the same kind of energy. And P.S. I might have been a little bit tore up for a while, but I'm still kind of cute, so fuck you thought for 5,000, Alex, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I hope you guys have a good night. Bye.